Okay. Currency is changing its color. You see behind? I'm not announcing any demonetization, so don't worry. But it is changing a color. And it is getting greener. So ladies and gentlemen, and fellow enthusiasts of equality, welcome to this discussion where I am going to dwell upon certain aspect of greening the currency for the benefit of everyone. Nowadays, everybody is talking about sustainability. And the reason everybody is talking that if you don't know, being an employee, being an entrepreneur, or a government service provider, if you don't know that terminology, you will have an issue going forward. And that's the obvious issue which I am going to get into details with the topic of today. When I was coming to this esteemed podium, I was wondering, is it the same Vivek who started his journey from a small town in Bihar? So small that even sometime we didn't have electricity for 10-20 days in current age. My day used to start by counting, astonishingly, today I count aeroplanes, that time I used to count push carts and bullock carts while going to my school. And why? The reason was very simple. As a kid, I used to love fruits, passing by, and those exotic fruit used to pump me to even ask the price for it. The pocket money of 1 rupee cannot allow you to buy such kind of fruit passing by in your town. So I devised a simple trick to satisfy my greed. And the trick was, I used to offer that 1 rupee coin to all this vendor wala bhaiji log and ask them to share whatever they can share, like a beggar. For your knowledge, that has worked out to be 90% of the time I used to get something out of it. And you know what? For 20 to 25 rupee a dozen, I used to get 1 or 2 pieces of banana. Still, I had a 50% of bargain. That's how I started my journey and journey in finance. Fast forward 25 years, I am now an investment banker, helping a startup and unicorns to travel their journey with the investment market, which is quite cruel in nature. Last 2 decades. And why I did that? You see, there is a Lalu Prasad Yadav. That's what I used to know. His colloquial jokes and Dinkarji poetry, Che Guevara type revolutionary poetry. So to learn the world, I came in investment banking and started helping this startup. Now you see, why even you get bothered about such kind of money or finance? The reason is very simple. Currently, the ESG factor investing, which is a buzzword, not in world it is for last 20 years. It has started as a mere corporate social responsibility by an initiative by United Nations. Today, ESG controls 1/3 of world's money. If you need money, 1/3 comes in form of this money, which is ESG money. Now what it means and why, how much is the amount? Approximately 112 trillion with a big T is the investable capital available across world. And approximately 30 to 35 trillion dollar is in ESG mandated. Even Government of India now has started big way investing through ESG money. Now, but my topic is very limited to one area of work in ESG, which is social, and which creates an equilibrium in the market. Now raise your hand if you identify this gentleman, whose name is Sundar Pichai. Raise just hands. Yeah, so I know at least you guys are aware being a computer scientist. Absolutely. He is one of the computer geek, leading one of the top most company in the world, basically top 3rd. And his journey has started in similar fashion, where from humble small town of Madurai, of course, is not as small as mine, but yes, still. So this engineer has also started a similar journey. I became engineer, he became engineer, that's why I'm counting himself. Of course, he continued to become a CEO, I became CFO. The basic dream never remains, never changes. And the reason is he was able to crack that code of being into a topmost company in America was because of two reasons. And you see these two reasons? Very much everybody will accept these two reasons. The first, the Jugaad growth mindset. Not only Jugaad, the growth mindset is also required. Otherwise, you will do all the petty crimes, which in India is quite normal as well. So Jugaad growth mindset is one factor. That is why he was able to capture that market. But the second was it's quintessential to our topic, and which was the openness of American market, where we treat America as a land of opportunity. Yeah, everybody talks about going to USA after doing their computer science. And the reason is exactly that. The opportunity is equal with an equal pay to you in that market. And that is why workplace inclusivity is required. And that comes under ESG factor investing. You see, ESG and workplace equality impact is very phenomenal now, and it's well known. There is a research by several organizations, starting with World Economic Forum, which comments very simply that if you are following ESG investing, your company have a long-term success. Yeah, it's not assured 100%, but it is. Second, McKinsey study has commented very clearly, the workplace inclusion and promotion helps an individual to create innovation, which helps the company eventually and does a good market return. Third, Harvard Business Review, not in one article, several articles commented that workplace inclusion will create and attract and retain the topmost talent in that country. And that is exactly what is happening in USA. Now, if I go and take the next step, India is finding itself in unique position. We all heard Modi ji saying that on the Independence Day, 15th August, that we are not only no longer a talented country, third world country, rather in next 5 years, and please mind you, this is quite a big statement and it is happening, which you can see in statistics, which I will talk now. We will become from 5th rank global economy to 3rd rank. You see, Indian unicorns and startups are creating additional opportunity, which is a completely recent phenomena where we have a company which is net worth of $1 billion plus. And you can ask me how and what is the statistics behind. 108, jobs, 108 unicorns, a company which is net worth of $1 billion exist in India. 92,000 company has been identified that they have an innovation, and that's why they are registered as a Startup India movement out of 2 crore of MSMEs available in India as on today. So these are mind-boggling numbers. But why this should impact you or any other engineer or graduate which is coming out of the college or entrepreneur who is trying to take care of this market? And the reason are very simple. These numbers are going to change not at a kachua ka speed, or we are called as a elephant speed, if India is counted as elephant, but rather a rabbit speed. In next 5 to 7 years, not only our economy is becoming top third at least, also there is another statistic that we are 3rd country beating China in a startup economy now. This is quite a phenomena, and that's why entrepreneurship, a lot of kids here in your college as well in other are taking now. Now coming back to these projections are of course encouraging that our Ministry of Information has said that the country is going to have 10,000 unicorns, mind you, 100 right now. So we are seeing Byju's and Jiroda, all big names, or the listed names here, first cry. Those will become 10,000. Just imagine the job opportunity which will create. And these are the statement of Ministry of State. Say even though 50% of it in next 5 years, we have minimum of 10 lakh or 1 million startup which has a genesis of innovation. So this kind of statistics will definitely help you to understand that we are going to go for something bigger. And now, coming back to my topic, that if we are not in equilibrium, if you are not covering the ESG, ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance aspect of businesses, yeah, or any other endeavor you take. I am talking about a social aspect of workplace inclusivity. So now you understand that we are going to become third largest, we are growing very fast, but we don't need company where we are seeing on our TikToks or short videos that a manager is shouting on their employee, or a large company, a tech company is finding its hands dirty with the employment management. And these all are required simple statistics. You need to open your chapters of history. First, if you don't maintain your environmental concern or impact on the society or from your company, be ready, you will become outdated. First. Second, because top 1,000 company in India is mandated now to follow BRSR or ESG compliance. Secondly, you can also become BP Oil, which has had a crisis of oil spill, and you can become a bankrupt like Halliburton, and very well known in oil and gas industry. Second, if you don't follow the social cause, we know, being in Madhya Pradesh, that Bhopal gas tragedy is no longer aliens to us. Where is still till today, after 40 years of crisis, people are asking for compensation. Third, the governance aspect. Who knows better than the computer scientist? Where is Satyam Computer? Where is Enron? Where is WorldCom? So don't follow, that's the stick. So what is a carrot? Why you should have a carrot here? The carrot is that if you don't do, you will lose a bigger market, yeah, which is now is growing at a pace you can't imagine. Right now, 30%, just 2 years down the line, Deloitte has a study that it will be 50% of asset will be managed under green or sustainable. Sustainable, green, and impact investment are completely 3 different topics, but interlinked very closely. So what are the key takeaways of my discussion? I don't want to bore you and take something back of such kind of stuff. I will give you simple mantra to going forward in your life, follow and you will be in the market, is breathing your air. Now air stands for, A stands for Homo sapiens, if you have read the book, adaptability, the survival instinct. Second, I for innovation, but not the simple ones. Do the jugaad, frugal, Indian way of innovation, which makes sense to the market. Third, part of air is responsible investor or responsibility. Take the ethical responsibility within you, and that air will help you to go forward. Finally, a call to you all, simple one, your unwavering attention and your congratulations is welcome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.